welcome back to the Hazardous Artist series. Continuing on with our baby burb segment of the background anyway. There they are, and now they're gone. So that's how I like to do my backgrounds without the cast, so to say, being in the picture with me. So that's how I'm gonna roll. So, Animal Crossing came out with their large update, apparently their last large update anyway, and I've been absolutely obsessed. Even before the update came out, I was like, I need to redo my whole entire island. I need to figure out what I wanted to do with my island, which took a god-awful long time. But I figured it out. I was going to do a jungle themed island, and I was pretty successful in my opinion with it. I'm very proud of how my island turned out, but I learned the other day that some of my villagers are not, and I ended up, I don't know, cutting down 20 or so trees. Apparently once you reach a certain limit, which online, according to Polygon, says that 220 trees is the limit on any island for a high star rating island, which I want and have a need for a 5-star island. So that was a bit disappointing. I didn't want to actually change my island, but again, so I ended up cutting some trees down, and most of my island is just nothing but coconut trees and bamboo with some deciduous trees and evergreen spruces mixed in, because, well, there are certain things you can only get with evergreens or deciduous and evergreens, yeah. So I had to redo my island again after I spent a whole week changing it from whatever I had it before to the jungle theme. And I had built a whole temple area with its own guardian, and which is a spider crab, if anybody is wondering. They look super cool, by the way. So if you're doing an island and you have a spider crab on you, they are great because they don't end up being in the tank or a bathtub essentially. Or if you got the isopod, they don't look like little puppies in a box. Anyway, so I spent most of my time doing that, and then I found out it wasn't a 5-star rating, so I had to go back and redo the island again, and I took out a lot of the trees and bamboo because for some reason to Animal Crossing, bamboo counts as trees, and thus you need to. They essentially told me, well, if you want this 5-star rating, you gotta change it up. Get rid of some of these damn trees. Nobody's out here trying to live in a jungle. And yes, I said what I said. I'm not gonna censor it. It's fine. Viewer discretion is advised. So, I changed it as per the villagers' request, and then after I spent 2 days, because I didn't know how many trees I had on my island. Who the heck keeps count? Nobody keeps count of that. So after I cut down my trees, my lovely trees, it now looks like a touristy version of a jungle expedition, which is kind of sad if you think about it. So after that was done, I went back in today and was like, okay, Isabel, I changed my island, okay? I took out these wonderful trees you made me take out because apparently nobody wants to live in a jungle anymore. And can you give me my 5-star rating back? And then Isabel throughout so there's a lot of things just lying around on the island. I'm gonna need you to clean that up if you really want this 5-star rating. I was like, what do you mean? I just spent 2 days cutting down trees and you want me to pick up things that are on the ground. What does that even mean? Does that mean furniture? Does that mean just dropped items? And then I learned that it's like dropped items. So seashells or mushrooms or tree branches, anything that's not exactly placed on the island is considered clutter and not good for your island. So I picked up a lot of stuff, and I was disappointed because there's a couple of fossils I just dropped because they look good, and I wanted to make my guardian of the temple look kind of scary in Animal Crossing terms, I guess, because Animal Crossing is a family-friendly game. And I picked up a couple of those, which was disappointing. Now my guardian spirit has like no intimidation factor now. It's just her looking like her. So after I picked that up, then I got my 5-star rating, and Isabel's like, see, was that so hard? And all I could think about was how my island now looked like a touristy version of a jungle expedition, and I'm not really sure how we feel about it yet. So we'll just keep it as is though, because 5-star ratings on my island is I have to have that for my own personal reasons. I have to have it. So yeah, so that was what was going on Animal Crossing for about a good 2.5 weeks, and now I'm on it all the time because Captain, with this new update, they brought back Captain, so you can go to islands by boat now instead of by plane. I mean, you could do both, but you could go to islands on boats. If you go to an island on boats, there's islands exclusively for the boat, like Moss Island or Star Fragment Island, and it's really neat. I really enjoy it. I've been on Moss Island, which is like where you get all your glowing moss, your vines, your plumeria bushes, which is the new bush in Animal Crossing, and then yeah, so and whatever, coconut trees and stuff, and then you get the vine or moss based recipe to craft stuff, and I got the cave made Jessie jealous. It was great. And then I made the cave. It's on my island because I've been to Moss Island quite a few times now, so but yeah, I get on every day now to do all those quote-unquote dailies. And I'm actually really lucky. I got on and nobody moved out. So that was nice. And then one of my villagers did actually come up to me like, can I move out? And I said, yeah, because I'm not really a fan of you anyway. So, but that's not what I said to her face, because that would be rude. So she moved out, and I got a new resident called Panchetti. I hope that's how you pronounce her name, but she's a cute little pig, and I really, really enjoy her, so I really hope she stays on my island for a while. Keep Chops, my other pig, company, because Chops is he's my rich boy. He's got a bell tree right outside his house, and it's gonna stay like that, because he's my rich boy. I guess he's also my veteran boy, too. I don't know the history of Chops very well. Anyway, so yeah, and then I played my time at Portia before that for a while, but it's all fun in the sun, I guess. So, and then I went to Jessie's, and that's when I realized I needed to redo my island, and I didn't know how. And then I saw a Pinterest post about jungles, and I'm like, I want this on my island, and that's how that started. Yeah. Words. So, Animal Crossing. If you guys have Animal Crossing, not animal, but aminal, because apparently I can't say it right. Let me know what your favorite scenes or like favorite aspects and content are, because they improved Harb's Island, and they've added ordinances back, which the only ordinance I ever had on New Leaf was the beauty ordinance, because I didn't want my flowers to die. But now that New Horizons came out, and it's like, well, flowers don't die anyway, then don't really know why I need an ordinance. But I haven't really done my research. I could just do the early bird, but I'm not even an early bird, so that would be absolutely pointless. I can't even seem to get up before 10 o'clock. But I know come next year, when I do my seasonal job again, I'm going to have to get up at 6 a.m. So, Okay. And then they added group stretching to Animal Crossing too, so that was actually cool because you can use the buttons on your controller, or you can do motion, which you just stand in front of your TV and stretch, which is nice. I might try that this week. I haven't decided. So that's my Animal Crossing rant for today, as I'm slowly but surely getting these 2 ferns done, because backgrounds are hard. Backgrounds are hard, and I can't words into English to describe how hard backgrounds are, because English is hard too. Yeah, don't know where I'm going with this conversation, so we're just gonna leave it as is until I figure out where my words are, because they're gone and they're in the back of my head, along with the pressing nagging of my conscience going, I want to play Raft until 4 a.m. again, because that's what I did yesterday. I was up till 4 a.m. playing Raft because I was infatuated with this survival game and, sharks, because you get a shark that follows you around and tries to kill you at every step of the way. So I did that until 4 a.m. So my brain does not want to English today, and I hope that's okay with you guys, because I'm just ranting at this point. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, because I think that's a very good fern. Ferns. These are very good ferns. They are quite ferny. Yes, ferny. That's such a marvelous word, ferny. It has no meaning, and at this point I have no meaning. So with that, I'm just gonna we got the ferns done. Yay! Wow, we got 1 fern done out of the whole background, or 2 ferns done, and not even, because we still have to do the stems, and I didn't do the stems. So yeah. Well, I shall leave it here then, and we will have another Hazardous Artist episode, not next week, but the following week. And I hope by next recording I don't do almost a last minute recording and lose my rant halfway through and not know what I'm talking about. Hey! So anyway, I launched my new products in my melzawcomics.com store, the mystery boxes. It comes in small and it comes in large. It may have prints and keychains and buttons. There's all kinds of things inside these mystery boxes. And if you're really lucky and you get that extremely rare mystery box, you may also have a copy. Not a copy. It's the original art piece, which it has no other copies. It is the one and only. There is nothing on my computer for it. It's all in traditional artwork, so... but it'll be extremely rare, so it's exclusive. Yeah. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all updates, including panel protagonists, stream updates, and the like. And I'll see you guys not next week, but the week after, the next time I record. But until then, dare to create.